What's poppin', Maya Mafia? It's your boy Maya Fuego, and we are back for another episode of Fuego Speaks ASMR. Now, today you see me still rocking this cheap ass wig that you saw me wear yesterday. I did play around with it a little bit more, and I'm feeling it a little bit. May have to go get me a human hair wig, you know what I'm saying? Something to slay that won't tangle up on me every 5 seconds. But tonight, I just wanted to do a quick little trigger assortment, as I always do. We're gonna start with this book. Now, there's like, how many pages I got left in this book? Because if I only have a couple more pages, I could like finish this book with you. Because I think I finished this book in 7 pages. Okay, how about I tap this book? Sorry. How about I tap this book and I read a little bit of it for you? You cool with that? Yeah? Cool. Because I do want to finish this book. Let's go. Oh, no, I know what page I was on. I was on 221. And say, yeah, don't do that. And put my bookmark back in there just in case. I'm gonna tap on the book a little bit and then I'm gonna read a little bit out of the book. Let me get this hair off the mic. Because it's Saturday for you, but it's still a Thursday for me. I actually just filmed that hair video that you guys watched yesterday, so there's hair all over here. After I'm done filming, I'm gonna go ahead and sweep all this up. But, oops, sorry, Maya Mafia, don't hate me. Get all that hair off my hands. So, you guys have seen this book before. It's called Running Towards Mystery. Why did it take me so long to finish? Well, that's because I work a day job, and when I'm not doing that, I'm filming for you guys. And when I'm not doing that, I'm recording music. And when I'm not doing that, I am writing music for other people. So, I don't really have that much time to read, which pisses me off. So, we're gonna finish reading today. I just want to tap on the book a little bit more before I start reading. Now, when I finish this book, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on it, because I learned a lot from this book. I'm glad it took me so long to read it, because I could like break it down, go back and read some stuff that I may have missed. So I left off right here on 221. Y'all can't see that. I left off here on 221. I highlight stuff that stands out to me. Let me see if I can find some things that I highlighted. I think it was a couple pages ago. Yeah. So every time I find a passage in this book that I really like, I highlight. But let's get to reading. Now, some of these words in here are very hard to pronounce. So don't think I'm stupid. Don't come for me in the comments, okay? Don't come for your boy in the comments. Okay. He spoke of the Araucos, Arucos relationship with this land, about their responsibility as guardians of the health and harmony of these mountains, and how the mountains were a mother that had so unselfishly provided for their needs. That relationship he described as the original law, and all of their understanding of nature evolved from the relationship. It was not only this region they knew so well and their own needs that mattered, because the entire universe was first created right here in the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta. The health of this region was key to the survival and health of the whole world. The Arucos perceived that the world as a single living body, the rivers and streams in its veins and arteries, the health of Excuse me, y'all, my mouth is a little dry, but we're gonna keep reading. Where was I? Survival and health of the whole world. The Harucos perceived that the world as a single living body, the rivers and streams in its veins and arteries, the health The health of this body consists of a precarious and dynamic balance, a literal homeostasis of the organism, and the mamos, I believe that's mamos or mamos, are responsible for monitoring and mending when needed. Even the most mundane activity, life by its very nature, the taking of a breath, the eating of a meal, a birth or a death, shifts the balance in subtle ways. A dispute in the village, an illness, an accident, a family torn by jealousy. These are ailments in the organism, strains in relationship that the mamos tend to with care. Building a dam is like blocking an artery. Traditionally, when the health of the system is threatened, they repair the natural order. Through spiritual work, through guidance in the community, and making ritual payments. The destruction they were witnessing today, the selfishness of their brothers in the cities, the hatred and the killing they inflicted on one another, and the extraction of the resources from their mother's body, all shifted the balance catastrophically, beyond the capacity of the mamos' powers to correct. The messages from the nature that they were intercepted foretold much worse to come. The threat of the oceans flooding the land and the sun burning the earth barren. At some point in the conversation, I became aware that we had left behind our support system of trilingual translation. Chaparro was speaking in the indigenous lingua, I believe it's lingua, and I was speaking English. The understanding was immediate and instantaneous, and we were responding to each other without waiting for the translators who trailed behind us. What I heard in the Mamo's voice and read in the shadows that crossed his face was deeply empathetic concern for the suffering that this failure of relationship had caused. These mountains, they were in pain, he said. He spoke gently, but with emotion as tender and raw as if his own child or sister or mother was dying. The relationship he was pointing to was real, not metaphor. Walking back to Nabasumaki. Yeah, I know how to say that, Nabasumaki. I'll flip my hair to that. Well, not my hair. Back to this. Walking back to Nabasumaki, I was processing all of this. I was walking slowly, the rubber boots once again a torment. Raoul, the professor of the political science who had been so skeptical on the journey out, kindly held back to keep pace with me. He too needed to process, having shed his skepticism in favor of a free-flowing elation, and his processing was verbal. Finally, I said, "Raoul, would you mind just enjoying the nature and walking silently together?" He offered instead. "Would you mind if I played the..." I don't know what instrument this is, but I'm going to do my best to pronounce it. The Tachikavaski? We're going to go with that. It was a good compromise. So the transcendent views of the weight of the Mamos message had cinematic sound. Sorry. Had a cinematic soundtrack from his phone for the remainder of our hike. The very brief glimpse I had into the Mamos world shook me profoundly. It had not occurred to me that there was ways of relating to nature that were far beyond the realm of my own experience. I've had the benefit of an excellent education in the natural sciences, long periods of contemplative solitude in nature, and the pleasure of countless hours spent framing nature's glorious displays through a camera's eye. None of this prepared me for what the Mamos were trying to communicate. I have deep-rooted memories of my own family's ties to a land of Vashali, the quiet bond that the elders shared with the earthen goddess Buhu Devi in the practical rhythms of farming life. But compared to the pulsing umbilical cord that links the Mamos to the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta, our ties to the land are attenuate. Attenuated. Excuse me. Don't know why I couldn't get that word out. We have divided our attention for generations, and yet I remember as a child watching an elderly man planting saplings in our village. These would be mango trees one day, he said, and I was eager to know how long that would take. A long time. It would take 3 to 4 years, he said, before the first fruit appeared. But the fruit of the first year was never very good. So maybe in 5 years the mangoes would be ready to enjoy. That seemed like a very long time indeed, but I was maybe 7 or 8 years old myself, so it was most of a lifetime. Alright, so I read about 3-4 pages with you. That's that. Now let's get into our next trigger. I wanted this trigger assortment to be kind of different tonight, just because instead of just tapping on random items and all that, sorry, let me detangle this a little bit. Instead of just tapping on random items and all that, I really wanted to, tap on the book or read a little bit and give you guys a little spray. The smell of citrus. Scissors for your little trigger assortment tonight. I'm getting hair everywhere. This hair has got to go. But I'm not ripping off my wig tonight. And I thought I'd give you guys a little longer video tonight, because why not? It's a Saturday. We enjoy it. And I also have my headphones, my Beats. I keep forgetting which ones these are. They're the Solo 3s, the Solo 3 wireless. They're okay headphones, but I'm really not feeling these like I was at first. I noticed these headphones have a lot of tech issues and a lot of hardware issues, and they're just not sturdy. Not like the Beats by Dre used to be. These aren't Beats by Dre. These are basically Beats by Apple. Because ever since Apple bought these Beats out, I just honestly have not been feeling them. I'm not feeling these headphones at all. I was when I first got them, but they're just not that good. Can't record music on them. Writing songs with them is hard because all you hear is a bunch of like artificial bass. Where's the beat? Where's the rest of the beat? Where's the music? Why did the vocals get drowned out in the music? And then it's like they disconnect from your phone at the most random times. The only thing I will give these props for is the battery life. The battery life will last forever. But what's the point of good battery life with terrible headphones? Okay. Let's see if I can tap on one more thing for you. Now these are like cheap little headphones or earbuds I got from Walmart for like $10, $12. These are pretty decent, I will say. They're not loud by any means, but the battery life, you can get about a good 3-4 hours out of this, maybe 5 hours out of this. That's it. They're reliable. They connect fine. And that's the best I can give them. Alright, MAFIA. That's gonna be it today. I did a quick little trigger assortment, read a little book for you guys. So I want you to go out there, be strong, be blessed, be weak when you need to, smile, Cry when you need to. Ask for help if you need to. Work hard. Rest but don't be lazy. And go out into the world and get whatever you want out of it because I believe in you. My beautiful Maya Mafia. I love you very much. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Alright. Peace.